First off, cravings. I don't think cravings. Let me back up. A lot of people say, automatically associate cravings equal bad. Must get rid of cravings, must eliminate cravings. I don't think cravings are all bad. I think it's a matter of not letting cravings become uncontrollable, not letting cravings become a problem. Uh, if somebody has, all day they've eaten in a way that aligns with their values and goals. They've eaten a bunch of nutritious foods according to hunger cues. They feel really good. They do this on a consistent basis, and at the end of the day, they want some dessert, a piece of dessert. And they're craving some dessert. Great, I'd say have some, enjoy it, and move on. Uh, whether this that might happen once a week. Once a week you say, "Gosh, I really want such and such food. I'm craving that food for the simple reason of it just I enjoy the taste or for whatever reason." Great, I'd say enjoy it and move on. When it becomes a situation of 24/7 cravings or all day cravings or uncontrollable cravings, like I really want this food, and so you start to have it and then you don't stop until you feel sick or until you make choices that compromise things you value. uh, when you get into that territory, not just like, oh, I'm craving some dessert and I have some and I move on, because I think if it's the controlled cravings, I think that's fine, and I think those get a bad rap, and people should, for the most part, enjoy those as long as nobody else's health is compromised. If we all just engaged in whatever behaviors we wanted to in the world would probably be in complete anarchy. But specifically to nutritional cravings, uh, when it's like the 24/7 all day cravings, there's a couple ways to approach it if that's the issue. Number one, I kind of look at it like a kid. The kid mindset is like, hey, I want to wake up and eat a bunch of Lucky Charms all day and junk food and play video games, and that's what I want to do, and I'm craving that way of living. Well, great. You know what? You can't do it. If you act that way every day, you're gonna have terrible health. You're not gonna be contributing to the world. It's just a bad idea. So I kind of treat those kind of cravings as like if I was talking to a child or something. So if I'm talking to myself about that, if I have a day where I have unreasonable cravings, I kind of talk to myself in that uh, light. Or another way to think about cravings, if you feel like your cravings are really out of control and out of balance, could that craving be indicating a deficiency somewhere else in life? So if you're really craving pleasure from food, could that indicate a lack of pleasure somewhere else or a pleasure deficiency somewhere else? Whether it's career, life purpose stuff, volunteering, relationships, family, hobbies, whatever it is. I've seen that happen before. So somebody's like, gosh, I'm always coming back to food or coming back to booze or something for this fix all the time to get this pleasure. And sometimes it's because there's a lack of pleasure somewhere else. So I've given you a lot to think about. Hopefully that helps a little bit. You also asked about making the big shift here with identity, not just like, hey, I'm doing a workout or I'm eating a couple healthy foods, but like, I am a healthy guy. I am doing this. I think the biggest thing is practice, being resilient when things don't always go your way, and more than anything, not looking at it like I'm off, I fell off the wagon or I'm off track. To me, there's only one wagon to be on. There's only one track to be on. It's to live a life that is, I treat my body well, and I care about my health, and I have a long-term perspective of my body. I think about those around me, my family, the environment, etc. So kind of this complete and global health perspective. That's who I am. That's who I want to be. That's who I dream of being. So whenever I feel like I'm not quite living that, it's not like I'm on a different track. I'm still on my track. I need to be resilient and get back on. I need to act uh, act as if I need to be the person I dream of being. And I know some of this sounds kind of cliche and hocus pocus, but I think it's really, the more you practice this stuff and the more you do it, the more that's who you are. I mean, that's who I am. Why? I don't know. I think because I've been doing it for many years. Other than that, I don't know. It's not like I was born a healthy guy who makes nutritious food choices. It's just something you practice, something you do. But a lot of guys, I think the biggest thing is they switch on and off. Like I'm on track and this healthy guy, and then I'm off track when I have a weekend where I'm out of town, and now I'm taking a path of unhealthy guy, or I'm off the wagon. Now I'm on the wagon of, destructive lifestyle. That if that's the alternative, that's terrible. I don't want to be on that wagon. I don't want to be on that path. All right, ramble session over. 5 minutes, longest video yet. Hope you enjoyed it.